Today we are going over the top 5 things that you must bring when you travel to Europe this summer or next summer. Number 1, the most important thing by far, something that I actually forgot this past summer when I went, is this thing. This is a universal charger. It has the USB ports there. There we go. It has the USB ports there, and then everything for UK, US, and Australia. This is super helpful. I didn't have it. I had to buy one when I was in Europe. This is the most important thing that you need to bring. Obviously, it's on everybody's travel list, but don't forget it. When you get there, people charge a lot of money to purchase one of these, and sometimes they only have one USB port. It's just a super big headache to buy them in Europe because they're expensive and hard to find. Make sure you order one of these on Amazon. They're under 20 bucks. Best thing you can do. It comes in a little travel pack. Boom. Easy first one to start. The next 2 are ones that you're going to want on the plane. Second most important thing, and I would almost argue this is more important than the first one, is this thing right here. Now you might be wondering what's in this thing. I'm going to tell you right now. This is by a company called Cabot. I don't speak French. It's called the Evolution Pillow. Now this is a previous generation model. The one that I actually have linked in the description if you'd like to purchase it, it'll help out the channel, is the new one, and it's even better than this one. It's the same concept as this one, except it attaches to the back of your chair, so it keeps you in an even better position than this one. So basically what this is it's a little foam cushion. I actually bought this in the airport a couple years back. It was like $40, crazy, but I wanted to do it. I was going on a long trip to China, and I wanted to do it. So I bought it, and I've had it ever since. It folds up like you saw, really small, super compact, and it'll fit right in this bag, which is super convenient for carry-on. I just put it in here, and then I will attach this to the zipper of my backpack, and it kind of hangs on the end. Super easy to get to, doesn't take up too much space. But yeah, so how this works is just toss it over your head, and you latch it on here, like so. And when you're sleeping, it provides a good neck pillow. The worst thing that you can do is when you wake up in Europe or wherever you are and your head's all messed up, your neck's messed up, you can't sleep the next couple nights because you didn't sleep well when you were on the plane. Worst feeling, don't let it happen. So yeah, highly recommend one of these. Like I said, the newer one has basically a strap that you, on the back, that you put over the chair seat in the airplane, and it hooks you in, right? So this one is a little older generation. It doesn't have a strap, so it kind of, when you lean over, you like fall around like this. But the new one keeps you hooked in, and I think they're like 40 bucks. Really good price. Highly recommend. I don't know how anybody travels without these. Very, very useful. Number 3, noise canceling headphones. There's always that screaming child for some reason on my plane when I go across the country or across the world. These are a lifesaver. They come in a little carry thing like this. You open it up, you have your wires to plug into the airplane if you need. You have your charger right here as well. Super helpful. Takes up a little bit of space, but definitely worth it. You want these when you're on the plane, whether you're sleeping, listening to music, just have them on. Sometimes I just turn on the noise canceling so I don't have to hear anything. Perfect thing for planes when you go abroad. Number 4, probably the most important on this list, in my opinion, if you're adventurous. Mask. So everywhere you go in Europe that's close to the ocean, you're going to need a mask. Anything you want to see, Croatia, Italy, wherever you go, you want to be able to see stuff that's underneath the water, especially if you want to go around and check it out. And usually the places next to the beach might have like a plastic snorkel set with a mask, but this is my scuba diving set. It's a nice one. It was like $70, and I take it on every trip that I go to because I love seeing what's underneath the water. Not super pertinent for everyone, but if you're adventurous and you really want to check out the best that the beaches and whatever else Europe has to offer, highly recommend bringing one of these. It's better to have. It's super small to carry around, and you don't want to be buying one every place you go. This is one of those things. I usually say pack light in Europe, but this is one of those things that you want to bring. You don't want to have to buy in Europe because it's of so much value, and if you buy a nice one, they'll last you a really long time. So this is one I use for scuba diving. It's tempered glass, really nice. It was a lot of fun to bring to Europe. And in Italy, when I didn't have a mask to get on the public transport, I would just pop this bad boy over, and covered my mouth. So, yeah. And last but not least, number 5. In Europe, the nights are full of bugs and mosquitoes, if you don't know already. Now, this is something that's less important. You can buy this in Europe, but I just recommend bringing it beforehand just in case, you can't find it anywhere and just to be super sure. This is off. Hey, there we go. This is super important. Depending on how long your trip is, you might want to bring the larger one. But super important, I just keep this in a plastic bag and I put it in my luggage so it doesn't break or open or anything. Really useful. At nights, you want to put them all on your legs and arms. The bugs out there are crazy. I don't know why we don't have them as bad here. Maybe it's the more temperate, humid weather, but it's wild. I have a lot of leg hair and arm hair, and I used to say that protects me from the mosquitoes, but no, out there it's a different world. Okay, I'm throwing a little bonus one in here. Last one here is a travel portable bag. Okay, so this is a backpack, and it opens up, as you can tell, into a backpack just very simply, as like so, and boom, it's a backpack. Okay, so you want your regular backpack, and then your piece of luggage, and then you want this thing for day trips. When you go out to the beach, when you go hiking, you want this so you don't have to unpack everything out of your other bag and put it in there. This was super helpful. You can get it at Target. It's super cheap, definitely worthwhile. Anyway, those are my 5 tips of things to bring when you go to Europe this summer. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. We'll be having a lot more travel content coming soon. I have a lot that I want to share from my trip and just things that I've learned over the years that I think might be helpful to you. So if you enjoyed, please hit me with that thumbs up and subscribe.